Okay, so I was just going to refresh my playlist. Basically, I've been syncing for so long that I've got like duplicates of songs, and there's just loads of songs on there that I don't play anymore. And I was trying to think of the easiest way for me to just sort of um, wipe it clean and start fresh and sort of resync my bookmarks. I'll link my previous video of how to do sync Saber and bookmarks. So basically, if we go over to Beast Saber here, the first thing I did was, it's a bit laborious, but I went through basically down at the bottom here, I went to like the last page and started unchecking all the bookmarks that I don't want of songs anymore. And eventually I got this down from like 24 pages to 20 pages. So after that, most of these bookmarked songs now are the ones I still want on my headset, but now I've got loads of songs on there of just old songs that I don't want. So on the side quest now, the first thing I did was go to this little folder icon in the top right hand corner, and then go to mod data, then Beat Games Beat Saber, and mods, and then scroll down to song loader, and there's this custom levels file, and if you click on that, it'll just be a massive list of all these different strings of numbers that are basically the code name for the song, or hash, or whatever it's called, I don't know. The first thing I tried to do was delete this and replaced it with an empty folder called custom levels, but for some reason they just stayed there. So then what I found out you do is, if you click the delete icon here, like you're trying to delete this folder, what it will do is delete chunks of songs from your custom songs folder, and you will see this number go down here. This was at like 6 gigabytes or something, and every time you click you'll see this go down and down and down, eventually until this folder's empty, and then the folder will disappear. So then you need to create a custom levels folder just blank. So if I go to File Explorer, Downloads, so I just had this empty custom levels folder, and then I dragged it over here, and it just put an empty folder back in place. I thought that would be it, but when I went to sync Saber in BMBF, it just synced 5 songs, which were the 5 songs that I'd added lately. So then if I go over to BMBF now, I was looking around in here and I went onto playlists, and I noticed all my songs were still there for some reason, even though I've deleted them out of that folder. So these must be stored somewhere else. I've poked around all the files and I can't seem to find where they are. So the only method I could find was to just come in here and start clicking the X's to get rid of them all. I'm not going to obviously show you all this, but yeah, I was clicking all these. So eventually I'm going to empty all these off, sync it, and then we're going to go over to sync Saber, sync it back up, and hopefully everything will go as planned. So I'll cancel these off, skip ahead, and then we'll go to sync Saber. Well, that took forever. If anybody knows of a way to delete all those at once or in bulk, or where they're stored, please let me know, because I'll probably have to do this sometime in the future, and they must be stored somewhere, surely. But I couldn't find them. So anyway, we're going to go over to sync Saber now, and I've got my username all set up ready, and bookmarks tab on, everything else is off. So we're going to queue downloads, and hopefully we should see a number here, something like, I don't know, 500 I guess, but let's click it and see. So it's queuing up, and there we go, 380. So that's going to slowly count down as it syncs them onto the headset. But yeah, before I had like 720 songs or something, so there was definitely a lot of duplicates, a lot of old songs, and just random crap on there basically. So I'm going to skip ahead now, let this count down, and then jump in the headset and make sure everything's okay. Okay, so that's finished. I clicked sync up here after that I'd done. I jumped in the headset quickly to check if they're there, and they are, all 380 songs. I wasn't going to show you that because I'm not going to record like 2 seconds of me loading up and, you know, seeing the songs. But if we go over to playlists here, we can now see all installed songs, and those are the ones that just synced back again. Another thing to notice as well, now they all have the album art, whereas before they just looked like this, custom maps, bookmarks, because they were all so old. So yeah, everything's back up running as normal, and I've cut down my songs from like 720 to 380 now. So I just thought I'd do this little video to show people, because I was just figuring this out myself. So yeah, hopefully it helps someone, and that's it. Thanks.